Beth and Rip are the power couple of our dreams. They are charismatic and look good together, but have their own strong personalities outside of the relationship as well. They have no tolerance for bullshit and would not hesitate a second to die for one another if necessary. I mean, can you name any other couple on modern TV that fits the same criteria? Well, I would vote for Ty and Amy and Heartland as the more wholesome counterparts of Beth and Rip, but we all know how that love story ended, tragically, so currently Beth and Rip are the only ones carrying the torch for the perfect country romance. Now, I know that the couple already looks pretty perfect as it is, but what if I tell you that they are about to get even more perfect with a slight addition to their family? Season 4 of Yellowstone brought lots of change to the show. John turned from death and decided to run for the governorship to save his ranch. Jamie bought his own ranch and decided to form a new family with his biological father, only to end up killing him under dire circumstances. Case and Monica decided to give their marriage a second chance by moving out from the Yellowstone ranch. A bunch of new characters were being introduced, including the activist Summer and market equities director Caroline. And there were also some changes in the overall vibe of the show, as things have got more political and outrageous than ever. Beth and Rip, however, had perhaps the most underrated and unexpected change of them all. Out of nowhere, they welcomed a boy named Carter to their house. The meeting of Beth with Carter was pure destiny. She met with him in front of the hospital where John was staying right after Carter lost his parent. He was alone, desperate, and clueless about how life works, so he went after Beth as anyone in his situation would. What about Beth, though? What was her gain from all these? Well, on the surface, she was feeling sad for the boy, and that was it. However, anyone watching Yellowstone from episode 1 would sense that there are deeper reasons behind Beth's sympathy towards Carter, a boy that came out of nowhere. Beth is the type of person who would never feel complete without the presence of a child in their life. She wants a child no matter what, it is as simple as that. I know that she's not exactly the stereotypical mother figure that is often idolized in media, and I love that she breaks all the stereotypes with her unapologetic stance on motherhood. Unfortunately, though, a previous abortion that went wrong left her in a situation where there was no way that she could have her own child, even in today's developed medical conditions. So the only way for her to have a child is to adopt one, an option she never took into consideration before, at least to our knowledge. Carter forces her to think about this option, even though she tries to avoid putting some thought into it as much as she can. Whenever Carter tries to approach her as if she is his mother, an otherwise warm and motherly Beth suddenly backlashes and reminds Carter and herself that she's not his mother and she will never be. Perhaps deep down she is scared of being a mother, even though she dreamt of this outcome for years. When finally it becomes a reality for her, she is scared to welcome it. She wants to feel like a mother but not be a mother through and through. Rip, on the other hand, has always remained the cool one out of the two when it comes to having children and forming a family. He never blamed Beth for anything and simply acknowledged that they wouldn't have a child and that was it. So we never really got the sense that he wanted to be a father or had a fatherly figure or anything like that, at least up until Carter entered the picture. Carter's introduction to Rip made a major shift in Rip's personality. Suddenly we saw a side of his that we never saw before. He immediately built a connection to Carter and fit into that father role with the utmost ease. Unlike Beth, he felt very natural in this role and did not resist it whatsoever. So where does this lead us? What can we expect from Beth and Rip in the final season of Yellowstone when it comes to Carter? Well, the two's evolution of relationship with Carter only suggests that they will finally make the break and adopt Carter officially. Rip will be the main factor in helping Beth overcome her fear of being a mother. After the death of John, she will feel more attached to their land and family than ever, leading her to embrace her affectionate side. She will adopt Carter, knowing that he will one day inherit the Yellowstone ranch. We know that the Duttons will not have the ranch in the next generation according to the prophecy, but technically Carter is not a biological Dutton, so he will fulfill the prophecy while preserving the Duttons' legacy in the land. Also, Carter already foreshadowed in season 5 that he will one day be like John Dutton as he is his idol. This suggests that in the sequel series we will watch Carter's reign over the Yellowstone ranch as the adopted son of Beth and Rip. And personally, I cannot wait for it. Would you like to see Carter owning the Yellowstone Ranch? Do you think Beth and Rip would be good parents to him? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.